Time again for another installment of The Basics, and as you can see, the Monopoly board is set up again. Why could that be? Well, it turns out those 3 or 4 Monopoly episodes I did a while back have garnered a lot of attention, and I've been asked to talk more about Monopoly and other board games on this show. So this is the first of 2 episodes right now that I'm going to do about Monopoly. And this episode focuses on 2 different strategies in the game, and that is buying everything you land on as soon as you land on it, and not buying anything and waiting for those choice properties. And I'm going to explain which is the better strategy. Now, one thing everyone knows about playing Monopoly is that you start off with $1,500. Every player has that same amount. And you go around the board, you move your little playing piece, and say you've landed on Oriental Avenue as your first property. You have $1,500, and some people will immediately buy that property, and on their next turn they'll move again, they'll roll a dice. Say they'll land on States Avenue, they'll buy that, and they'll keep doing that. They'll buy whatever they land on, so that they start accruing properties, so that they can eventually get houses started, and then later hotels, and make a lot of money off them. Then you have the other flip of the coin, where someone starts the game, they land on something, no, I don't want that one, I'm interested in the higher price properties, or even a utility. So they will wait until they purposely land on a spot that says, say, Park Place or Boardwalk, or something else that commands a lot more money, like any of the 3 green ones, Pennsylvania Avenue, North Carolina Avenue, or Pacific Avenue. Or they'll specifically want railroads, all 4 railroads, or both of the utilities. The problem with the ladder strategy is if you wait too long and the other people you're playing against are buying everything in sight, you're going to be left out in the cold, so to speak. All of the properties are going to be taken at some point, and you're going to be left with not much. And I was someone that used to do that strategy many, many years ago when I first started playing, and it didn't work out. The person who starts buying everything they land on will actually be further ahead. Yes, you're spending a lot of your $1,500 right off the bat, because you're going to land on a lot of spaces throughout this board before you get back to go. And then you get your $200 salary for passing go. So you are sort of replenishing your money. So you're going to be making money in the long run by being able to put houses and hotels on there. If you're that person who keeps landing on stuff, says, no, I'm going to wait for the next one, it's not going to work out for you. And I speak from experience, because in the time it takes you to go around a couple times, if you're not buying anything, you're sunk very quickly. And then when you're finally able to get something, you're already going to start landing on properties anywhere on the board that have houses on them which turn into hotels. So either way, it's going to be bad for you. Basically, you got to buy anything as soon as you land on it. That's really the only way to go in this game to survive to the end and actually pull off the victory. So that all being said, I think the mentality of not buying right off the bat is, and I'm speaking from experience, you see that opening pile of money in front of you and you're like, okay, I got enough money. If I just wait a few turns, bide my time, then I'll start buying. My money doesn't have to go down. And then you end up losing, because the players that have been landing and buying everything they've landed on, yeah, their pile of money is going to be depleted quickly off the start, but they're going to start making money by adding houses and hotels, and you're going to land on them, and you're going to have to start paying tons of money that you don't have, and then you're out of the game. So, if you're going to land on it right off the bat, buy it. It's a good strategy. That's all for today. Have a great day, everybody.